Hi guys, I finally got my first, probably last Olympus XA2, also known as the Stylus Epic. It's one of the smallest 35mm film cameras, pocket film cameras ever. In this video I'm only loading a film. What happens is that I was basically gifted a Minolta camera, a film camera. This is the one. I was gifted this very chunky camera by someone. It already had film in it, and it was shot about 1/3 into the film, 12 frames. So what I did is I put this in a dark bag, changing bag, removed the film, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load this film into this camera because I want to try this one out as well, and I'm going to put this in the changing bag and shoot 14 frames. It had 14 frames sticking on it. I'm going to shoot 14 frames in the dark bag, making sure of course the flash is off, and then I'm going to be able to shoot the rest of this film on this camera. The reason why I'm making this very quick video is just to show you just how small this thing is, and one of the reasons why. Well, I'm not sure you can get 40 frames out of this camera, but look at this, look at how small it is. It's just about the height of the film, and there's almost no distance between the edge of the frame, which is this one, and the canister, so you don't waste any space really. The reason why I don't think you can get 40 frames on this one is comparing it to the Olympus XA2, well, the entire XA series for that matter. With the XA2, I was able to get 40 frames out of a 36 frame canister. It's very easy to achieve because of this lack of distance. So here's the back of the thing. Okay, so you also have very little distance between the canister. This goes the other way, between the canister and the edge of the frame. Okay, but the reason why you can easily do it with the XA2 is because it's manual. You advance the thing manually, and you have an analog counter. It's not automatic when it comes to counting or numbering how many frames have been shot. Whereas the Stylus Epic or the XA2 is automatic. So what I'm guessing, I haven't tried this out yet, but I'm guessing once this reaches 36 frames, it rewinds automatically. If this is what happens, then you can't get 40 frames out of this very tiny camera. However, you can with the XA2. Let me see where this should go. I'm guessing you just let it slide like that. You see, there are no sprockets in this camera. I think this one is sprocket based. Yeah, the XA series has sprockets, so it knows it cocks the shutter when the 36mm pass. Whereas this one doesn't have a sprocket, and what I think is that it's probably an infrared filter. An infrared sensor which sends an infrared beam, which I think aligns with this metal thing functioning like a mirror, and therefore it counts how many times the light is cut off by the sprocket holes. So it doesn't actually have a geared sprocket. It just counts them electronically, and this is why I think really you can't do much with when it comes to counting. So here it is. It's doing something to the film, and I'll turn it on. Okay, now I have one frame here. What I'm going to do is, if you have a Stylus Epic, you know you have to turn the flash off every time you turn the camera on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the dark bag, forward it 14 frames, and actually I might forward it 15 frames just to make sure I don't ruin anything of the previous shots. and I'm going to have the ability to test the rest of the film on this. I'll compare these two in another video, so stay tuned.